Is it getting all better?
And another
Legs
Tammy. Oh yeah, I forgot Tammy broke her legs. And not you, Tammy, MD, the other Tammy. Let's see. We're doing pretty well. Tara's waiting for her bodyguard to arrive. Are you on YouTube yet?
But you're my knight in slightly tarnished armor. You'll protect me, won't you?
Yep. You're sketchy.
Oh, you looked at me. I think you're getting permission to see if you can speak.
Oh, Jamie's on.
Jamie!
We are homie.
Hello,
Hi,
Jamie.
Kelly, Heidi, Mindy,
Wow, we actually have some
Vicky,
viewers.
Paige.
I didn't think anybody would view me today.
Oh, Tammy says I'm up and walking, so definitely improved. My right foot is mostly healed. Left leg is booted, but I can walk.
Oh, yay.
Yay, and Des is here. Hi, Debbie, Tanya. Uh-oh, it seems like we're choking a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I tried to email, but it wouldn't go through. Oh, Heidi says she tried to talk to email, but it wouldn't go through.
Oh, our website was down. Mike had to take it down. You might try again. I don't know if we're going to Mayo or not.
We're
So
struggling greatly trying to decide.
So Jamie suggested that I wait a few minutes to let everybody get on here because people aren't getting notified. So we're going to try that today. We are with the Homestead Network tonight. So I am making, oops, where'd it go? Homemade in Dining on a Dime cookbook, homemade soda crackers, or as my kids like to call them, homemade white butter crackers.
Or saltines.
Because we used to put butter on them and BJ called them white butter crackers. So we've always called them white butter crackers. That's where it came from. BJ called them white butter crackers. So I thought every homestead person or homestead wannabe needs to know
Do you have room for one more?
how to make soda crackers. Because it's a staple. And it's yummy. And it's very good. Yes, you guys, I cannot believe this. We are under a winter storm warning.
What? It's funny though. I was hearing them talk about snow, but I looked on the forecast and it was saying
May
rain.
18th. Well, on the 9 News today, she said we were supposed to get 2 to 5 inches of snow.
Well, you know, actually, I've been. You know how Facebook says, "Look what you were doing before," and it's the last couple of years. It's snowed like at the very end of May. So Callie says it snowed here today. Where are you, Callie?
So I need
forgot.
to remember. How can I do a remembering to bring my plants in? You guys got me for Mother's Day. What can I do to remember? Let's see.
Hi, Laura.
I need to do something to remember.
Hi,
Maybe I'll
Catherine.
take my mountain soap. Right here. This smells so good, and I'll set it right there, and that'll remember me.
Ellen says she's dying in the heat. That Boston is hot. Teresa says, "How's your family? I haven't seen any videos lately, but working, and now it's warm outside to work in the yard."
So I've had to hire a couple of bodyguards. Jamie faithfully said she would be one of my bodyguards.
Christine wants to know what page the crackers are on.
The crackers are on page 321 in Dining on a Dime cookbook. So did anybody see yesterday's show? Give me a thumbs up if you did.
I was ducking when we recorded it because I knew that was going to happen. I can predict the future.
Oh, see,
Whoa.
you're good at that.
Mary says, "Hello, everyone. Love watching your show." Karen loved the rant video.
So obviously all the people who are sending me hate mail didn't get the point of the video.
Paige says, "Cute hairdo."
Thank you. I combed it today. I didn't
I
have
thought she
time to
meant
do
mine.
anything. Oh,
No, I'm just joking.
maybe she did mean
No,
yours.
I think she was talking
Here,
about
I'm
you.
so self-absorbed. She could have been talking to you, I think. I think it was your hair.
Torrid says, "In Norway we have to go. We have a birthday today. Yay! Whose birthday is it,
Happy
Torrid?"
birthday, whoever it is.
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, I think it's Torrid's birthday. Or
Is it her birthday?
I thought she said it was coming.
Oh, really? Well, we have to sing happy birthday to her. She's like one of our faithful viewers. Except, are we even on?
Is everyone doing okay on the picture? Because my computer is not looking so great.
Try refreshing.
We have a picture of Elly's legs stuck up in the air.
I didn't even remember her being on the show, so.
So Elly told me, if you guys are still watching, she said, Mom, she said, you did good. She said, all those snowflakes, they just melt as soon as they come into your presence.
Yo.
Sammy,
Yeah.
Did you see me say, I'll just be right over here?
Sorry, Dave, go ahead.
Tammy Hillier
Rose said, can you say hi to...
Dad.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Tammy Hillier says, I think the truth hurts on your thing back there.
The truth
Why
hurts,
so many
yes.
people
Yes.
just-
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, congratulations, Jake, who's getting married on Saturday.
Hi, Jake. Congratulations.
Congratulations
Are
to
you nervous?
Congratulations to you. Turn back. You can turn back. No, I'm kidding. You're probably thinking that about now, huh?
Yep. All right. Thanks for the report, everybody. Looks like a few people might have seen it choke a little, and then everything's back to normal.
So now it's back.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Jake
so
says
Tara
she-
was delaying a little bit on the recipe because Jamie told us that a lot of people have been asking 5 or 10 minutes after we start and wishing they hadn't missed the recipe. So we were gonna see if we could do a little chit chat first.
Come here. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Do you know we may get snow tonight?
Yeah.
Can you believe that? What's the matter?
Just my itch.
Your eye has an itch?
Yeah.
Do you
What
need
are you
kisses
make-
to help
what-
it feel
what
better?
are you making?
I think you
Crackers?
need kisses to make it feel better. White butter crackers.
Oh.
Will that be yummy? Will you be my taste tester? Huh? Somewhat? Yes.
Whoops.
Everyone says hi, Jack.
Hi.
Shane asked if we could give a shout out to to Dina, who's watching. Hi, Dina. Glad you're here.
Thank you for joining us.
Yay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta make them. I just can't sit here.
What? Oh, Lucille, if the picture's frozen, you might try refreshing. It froze for me for a second, and then it came back. So, sorry.
Okay. I gotta make it. I'm sorry. I can't wait any longer. My body needs to do something. So, okay, so Dining on a Dime cookbook,
You were that wiggly kid, weren't you?
page 321. Look who's talking.
Hey, I never said I wasn't.
I found the perfect house today and it's in foreclosure. I was a little sad.
Hmm.
Look at my mug! I didn't do that on purpose! Look at my mug! I did not do that on purpose. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Donna said, tell us what happened. I think she's probably referring to your bodyguard comment.
Who, Donna and... Oh, so I posted a very controversial YouTube video yesterday. Go check it out. It's called, You Can't Handle the Truth.
But don't watch it if you're gonna completely flip out over
But it's a
it.
Tara pounding on the counter show, so...
It's a Tara had a moment and we decided to go ahead and publish it because, hey, why not? Okay, a half a cup, oh boy, that would be really a lot of soda. A half a teaspoon of soda. Yeah. And then my salt.
Jack? I'll have to tell him later, Tammy. He's not here right now.
You just
All
said
right.
my fish might freeze
Oh no, BJ's fish might freeze.
from the stuff.
Okay, is BJ on there? Hello, son, I love you.
Yeah, I moderated him.
He's like, oh my
You
god.
moderated him? That
You
sounds like
moderated
I
him.
modded him. I don't know.
Okay. So, I am not using margarine, I'm using butter. Okay. Sorry, had a brain fart for a moment there. Okay, so now you can just, with 2 knives or a pastry blender, or I just use my fingers, and I just gently mush the butter into the flour mixture until it turns into little cornmeal type shapes. Yes.
Bonnie says we need more videos like that.
Thank you, Bonnie. I guess I'm too brusque. I need to just be nice. Yeah, whatever. That ain't gonna happen. How old am I? 40 something? I've never been one to keep my mouth shut, have I?
I don't keep track of those things.
Oh, see?
Yeah, actually, since Elly and I have been back, I've been appreciating the overcast and drizzly days.
Have you?
Because we were expecting them there and we didn't get any.
Dave, can you hand me an egg? My egg seems to have disappeared.
Peggy said it snowed in Idaho. Love spring, reminds me what spring is. Or remind me what spring
Oh,
is.
I love Idaho.
She says
I looked at a house today in Idaho. I was looking. Okay, so I just poured in my buttermilk. Dave's handed me an egg.
Hard boiled.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, just looking at comment behind the scenes. Lots of people saying they loved your rant on the YouTube side.
Thank you. See, somebody loves me.
Catherine says, amen, more videos like that.
Well, I wasn't being. The thing is. Okay, we'll discuss this after I make the crackers, but if you guys saw the emails and comments I get every single day from people saying, I have $4,000 in credit card debt. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Should I get a part-time job? I love your videos. Thanks. Oh yeah, I have a drive-through coffee problem. Well, right there's $3,500 if you just get one a day. And I would assume a problem is more than one a day. Maybe not. But guys, this isn't rocket science. You got to just stop doing all the fun stuff and pay your bills. Now, was that nicer?
Yes, I wasn't listening, but yes, I'm sure it was nicer.
Okay, so then you just knead it all together, and you don't knead it to death. You just knead it until everything comes together.
Oops.
Are we having a problem?
Looks like it's going fine.
Well, no, like the connection to my computer went down. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he disconnected the
Had to handle one, but that's cool.
Okay. So then,
Michelle asked if you can use bacon drippings instead of butter.
oh, yum. Yeah, you could. That would be wonderful. Man, now that's a cook. Okay, so you want it all together in like a ball type thing. And then you're going to take small pieces. That may be a little small, but I don't have much room here. And you're going to roll it out really thin, okay? So here we go. All right. And let's see.
Jamie asked, what are the differences between butter and margarine? What type of recipes do you want to add which one to?
So butter and margarine. So butter is just 100% cow's fat. The fat from cows. Margarine has man-made oils like soybean oils, or well, not really man-made, but has other oils than just cow, like soybean oil and palm oil and that kind of thing. So, okay, so then you cut it into little cracker shaped pieces. So this one I'll do in 2. This one I'll do in 3/3. This one I'll do in half. Okay. And then you want them approximately as even as you can get them, but if you can't, it's okay. So then you take your fork and you poke the top just like that. And usually I put it on the baking dish before I poke the top, but you don't have to. And so for the difference between butter and margarine is butter burns really easily. And margarine makes your stuff fluffier. Margarine and shortening makes your baked goods fluffier. But butter, if you have a problem with stuff burning, it might be because you're using butter. And there's a reason why you don't always necessarily want to use butter to cook with. And that is one of the reasons. Okay, so now I have my crackers on here
Fran asked if you can use regular milk, and if so, would you need to add another ingredient?
Yes, you can use regular milk and make it into sour milk, so I would add a little bit of vinegar and turn it sour before you add your milk to the recipe. Now, as you will notice, this has soda in it. Buttermilk and sour milk, the acidity from the buttermilk or the sour milk is what makes it rise with the soda. So that's why you use the soda with buttermilk, because the two together, if you guys, go back to science class.
Oh, I didn't share that.
And your volcano recipes with your baking soda and vinegar, well, you're mixing an acid and a base, and it makes it poof up, just like your science class volcanoes did.
I just shared the link to the recipe, but it's 10 foods you didn't know you could make at home, so it doesn't actually say soda crackers in the recipe.
Yeah, so I have a link that's 10 foods you can make at home, and soda crackers is on that link. It's not by itself. And what is on that link? And these are all in Dining on a Dime cookbook. So what do I have in there? I have how to make homemade ketchup. I have how to make homemade shake and bake. I don't know, what else do I have on there, dear? I can't remember. I made the post like 2 years ago and I forgot what's in there.
Julie said, oh, maybe I'll try margarine in my cookies from now on. I did not know that.
Yes, and if you want fluffy cookies, like soft, use shortening.
Sorry, I missed. What's the question you asked about the post?
What recipes do I have on there? So, like, if your cookies are always flat, the reason is usually you're using butter.
Oh, hey, everyone. Just so you know, when we're sharing these links, the website is working great now, so...
Everybody give Mike a thumbs up.
You should... Well, at least I said that.
Here,
it's probably fine.
you deserve...
Mwah. Thank you.
There, is that worth it?
You had enchilada sauce, taco seasoning, homemade pudding, all different kinds of pudding, self-rising flour, shake and bake, garlic mayo, ketchup, kettle corn. Okay, I said it was great. Now it's looking like it's slow. Maybe
Oh, no.
that could just be me. My computer seems to be having some trouble. I didn't reboot it. So...
Okay, and then you want to bake these at 400 degrees, okay? So, let me get a couple on there. So, Mike worked super hard, and last night it was very anticlimactic.
Yeah, Denise says don't jinx it. You're right.
It was very anticlimactic last night. Mike got in bed and he was like, I really feel like we should be celebrating more. Poor guy.
Because after all that time, the website, finally got the website problem resolved. At least I think we did.
Now, you guys, you can make these with gluten-free flour. And they work really, really well. This is one of my first gluten-free baking things that actually worked out. So if you have like a Pamela's baking powder or baking mix that's gluten-free or something like that, then that will work really, really well also. The main thing is to make sure you get them rolled out thin enough.
Oh, Dolphin Man asked us to tell him about the soap deals.
Oh, thank you, Dolphin Man. Yeah, so guys, I'm almost sold out of soap. So I'm having my super duper BJ's going to be having major medical stuff coming up here. So I'm closing my soap store for 2 or 3 months. I'll still be doing videos, just not my soap store. 30% off everything if you order $25 or more. And I put every single soap that I have on there. And Mike, as soon as he restarts the computer, will put the link on there.
For the soaps? I put it on the YouTube, but Facebook wouldn't load for me. So.
And it's a really good deal. And I'm almost out of soap, guys. I've almost sold out. So I have just a few bars left of some of them.
Wow, it's a quiet show today.
Because everybody left mad.
Actually, everybody seems to be, well, all the people that are here seem to be saying, "Go, you go, girl."
Oh, that's funny. Okay. So now, I just have them on the tray like this, okay? And you could probably do them closer. I mean, I don't know.
They should be thinner so they'll rise up.
Thanks, Jonathan. Jonathan said, "Good job, Mike." Or "Great job, Mike."
Yes, he finally got the website back up again. Okay, so there they are. So I'm going to throw them in the oven here and bake them for about 10 minutes. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to roll out the rest of my dough here and talk.
Yeah, some people were saying that we were here, and actually I don't think there was anything wrong on the end where you guys were. I think just this computer was choking. Oops. Heidi asked, "What's that under the dough?"
Just flour. I'm just rolling it out with flour. I'm not very good at rolling stuff out, guys. My fibromyalgia really hurts to roll stuff out. So it's kind of hard.
Ooh, oh, did I share it? I don't remember if I shared it, so I'm going to share it again. If I shared it already, you guys will get it twice.
What did you share?
The link to the soap sale, because people
Oh,
are
yeah.
still asking about it.
So go to the soap sale, guys, if you want some soap. I'm not going to be selling it until probably mid-July.
Missy asked if our sub numbers have gone down.
Actually, we only had like 15 people. So
well,
that's pretty
the
good.
people that watch us regularly know that Tara's not personally attacking them, but some people don't understand that.
So here's my problem with that. So what am I supposed to do? They come to my YouTube channel and my website and they say, what am I supposed to do? I can't pay this bill, I can't pay that bill, and I have a $500 a month car payment. I got the comment yesterday, you need to mind your own business. It's none of your business. They make it my business.
Because
when
they
they
comment
ask
on your
me.
website. Yes.
So how am I supposed to not make it my business? I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
Therapy with Tara.
Crystal says, "Tara, you big old meanie." She says, "I love you."
Come here, tell him, Elly. What did you say?
Therapy with Tara. Just let it out. It's okay.
And
Tell 'em-
it's cheaper that way too.
You should,
You should charge $100 an hour, and that'd be like half price.
That's true. So tell him your snowflake comment. Again, for those who missed it.
No.
By the way, about the recipe, Jan says, "I don't mean to be rude, but it seems like a lot of work. Are they that much better than the store-bought, the homemade ones?"
Oh, I didn't say this was necessarily easier.
But some people just want to do it.
Oh, no. Some people just like making their own stuff like this, and that's why I'm showing. No, the store-bought ones, shoo, I buy the store. I do not make my homemade crackers. I'm sorry. I don't have the time or the energy. I'm just showing you guys this because you don't realize all the things that you can make at home. And so if you had a situation where you really, I don't know, how, oops, that's a little thick. But, if you had a situation where you had to make crackers, you can, but they are actually very delicious.
Because this is the Homestead Network, right?
We're on the Homestead Network.
We're
So
doing crackers off grid.
there you go.
Alrighty.
So, yeah, I mean, shoot, I buy soda crackers myself. I don't sit here and make homemade soda crackers, but the recipe is in the book, and partly I show you guys because, hold on just a second.
Hey, Krista says, "I finally caught a live video. Hooray! Hello from North Carolina."
Ooh, hello, Krista. Okay, Dave, you can go ahead and raise up. One thing to show guys, this, I have everything in here, like how to make homemade brown sugar, how to make crackers, how to make homemade tortillas. But here's one thing, I've had missionaries buy this book. And they're like, this has saved our lives. We were able to have regular food. Like here I have graham crackers, page 321. Missionary one time emailed me and said, thank you so much for the graham cracker recipe. so like missionaries use it or homeschoolers use it
This
to
recipe?
help teach kids how to do this. And I don't necessarily condone making stuff from scratch. Like cake isn't always cheaper to make from scratch. Sometimes you can get the box mixes on sale and it's a lot cheaper and easier and I just dump it in there and go for it. But it is good to know how to make these things and that you can make these things. And I forgot to set my timer. How long do we think it's
Never
been?
happened before.
4 minutes, do you think? Oh, let's do
I didn't
6
see when you put them
minutes.
in.
So, anyway, are you off?
No, I was gonna say, and there's the Tara moment.
There's
Liz-
the Tara moment when she...
Always one per shot.
Liz says I only get to listen because I'm driving home during your show. I was thinking, wow.
Well, thank you for listening.
I was thinking, I wish I could get my favorite live show when I'm driving.
Cool.
That is cool.
Man. Okay, so...
Did I just assume that? Just kidding.
Oh, I just got it. Good. His favorite live show. See our...
Oh, it all makes sense. Okay.
So, yes, Jamie, some margarine does have corn stuff in it. Yeah.
Oh, Rebecca, I don't know if anyone shared this yet. Rebecca asked, wouldn't lard be better than butter in the burn department?
Yes, it would. I just didn't have any. I should have used shortening. I forgot I had shortening. So mine will probably be browner than normal.
Leanne says, hi, Mike, and cook more. Hint, hint. Hi, Leanne. Thank you.
Okay, so back to my rant yesterday. I got a couple of comments saying,
Somebody does say on the crackers homemade tastes better.
yeah,
And
they do taste a lot better.
Yep, go ahead.
So on the rant thing, here's the deal. I get comments all the time, and I make it my business because they are asking me. So I don't see why I should mind my own business. Not to mention, it's my channel. If you don't like it, don't watch. I mean, have you guys seen that viral video going around with the mom saying, I can't believe it, you need to call the police?
Oh, yes. What is her name? Oh.
I can't remember her name.
Christina Kuzma.
Who?
Christina Kuzma.
Okay, well, go watch her. She's hilarious. And she even made fun of our how to fold a fitted sheet video she did. But anyway, she was like, people keep watching these videos over and over and they don't like them. Are they being held down? Because they keep watching the videos over and over from the same channel and giving me thumbs down. Why are they doing that? I think they are tied up. We need to call the police. You need to call the police if that's you. And it's the truth. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I mean, I'm trying to be nice, but if you're going to ask for advice, I'm going to give it to you.
Then there's a wonderful thing called a pause button, where if you click it, the people that you're watching just
Instantly stop talking. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt
She
you.
actually says a weird something
That's
else.
funny.
But
Amy T says, let that count a girl. She says, you know you want to.
Angel Bug says, enjoying your videos, Ellie. Your hair looks so cute today.
Yay, I just posted another vlog.
So tell them what you posted today.
I didn't see that one.
Oh yeah, driving on the left. That was
Uh-oh.
That's scary for mom.
day 5. And Dad was driving on the left for the first time. Although I didn't actually put too much of that in there. We
You edited out
Wow.
the total freak out.
Oh no.
You did way better than I would have.
Actually, I was fine until we got into Kinsale and everybody was... both
Yeah,
sides
you
of the
get-
road were... Like, cars going both directions were sharing 7 feet of road with people walking across.
Yeah, that was nuts. I didn't get
Yeah.
footage of that one, but
Ramon asked,
Yeah, so
which
chicken.
gluten-free flour mix do you use? Sorry, Ellie,
I-
didn't mean to interrupt you.
I use Pamela's the most. I am working on a gluten-free cookbook, thanks to Jamie really bugging me about it. I'm going to try and get that done and find a homemade flour mix that's really good. I have a couple of recipes and one that Lynn sent me that was really good. But yes.
Oh, Denise says this book has saved me money. Wait, what?
Huh? What was it?
It was me freaking out about the blanket hung up on my room.
There was a blanket hung up on your room?
No.
What
But
happened?
in the dark, it looked like some sort of really scary thing.
Oh no, it was your Minecraft.
What?
It was your Minecraft thing.
No.
Oh.
Flour or something.
Oh, I have
No,
flour
it
on my
was,
nose. Oops.
It looks like a butter.
It was
Oh, gross.
it was that Dave's
Oh, Dave hung his blanket up because he was sleeping today.
yeah, and
Sleeping through
it
school.
scared me so much because it was in the dark and it appeared to be some sort of weird scary thing.
Yeah.
You were afraid. And you went in.
So anyway, yeah.
Marsha wants to know how to get the book.
Well, Mike will put a link in there for you.
Boom. There it is.
So, yes. So Dining on a Dime cookbook. Mike just put a link in there. Right there. So,
Nice. So Jennifer
What?
says, I have certainly become more aware of my spending since watching you guys. But I've noticed that I have a tendency to try to please my kids with things. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, so I think that's part of my issue. They're not spoiled, but I do overspend on them. I'm getting better, though. I really noticed how much we spend on food, and I've been making changes, so thank you.
very good. Yeah, I mean, and I have a tendency to want to do that with my kids too, because we didn't have much. But I have to remember, we're raising adults. You're not raising kids. And if you want responsible adults, you're going to have to teach your kids responsibility. And if you don't do that, you're going to have a bunch of brats emailing me in a few years.
Wow. I must enjoy her video about
So-
her making fun of your fitted sheet video because that's 777 likes. Seriously, it does.
What does?
Video where she.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A few people said that they froze, so I'm just, in case you can't hear me, I'm typing it too. If you're freezing, go ahead and refresh on
Okay.
Facebook side.
Now, I should have rolled these a little bit thinner, but my hands hurt. So this is how you want them. Don't those look just luscious? Okay, so now let us find something to put these in, and I will bake the next batch.
So Ramona says, Mike, after I got my soap e-course, the computer crashed and I lost all my files. Is there a way I can download them? Yes. If you go to, I don't know if you have our email address, but you can go to our website, livingonadime.com, and click on the contact and send us a message telling us that, and I will reset the link for you so you can re-download it.
Oh, and guess what I forgot to do? I forgot to sprinkle these with salt. Oops. Okay, well, let me put them on the thing, and then I'll sprinkle them with salt.
Kim says, the Bible says, a friend corrects. Tara is not judging, but trying to correct bad financial decisions. People usually get upset because the truth hurts.
Well, and you know, I did use the word in the thing. I used the word, I have a right to judge you.
And I told her I think that's probably what they were reacting to.
But, you know, I don't mean it in the way I said it. I mean it in, if you're going to bring me your problems, and you're going to come whining to me about your financial problems, then you have given me the right to quote unquote judge you, if that's what you feel that it is. But it's not really a judging, it's just pointing out where you need to stop spending and start putting it somewhere else where you are having more financial success than failures.
Laurel says, some people want help until they don't like the answers. And that's actually
That's
why...
actually what it is.
Well, that's why Dr. Laura was so popular when she was on the radio, because people knew they were going to call her, and they knew what she was going to tell them, but they still called her anyway. And even probably after she told them, they still kept listening, because they did want to know. So...
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. And you know what's so funny is I really don't, I think people think I just walk around Walmart or something and I start yelling at people because they have a cell phone or something. I don't do that, guys. I'm only talking about the people who email me and call or comment asking for my advice.
A lot of the people that say that, they call Tara, they ask her, what do I do? She says, you know, you're spending this on that, that's probably a bad thing. And they're like, who are you to judge me? It's like, Laurel is asking how are BJ's treatments so far? Well, we're not in them yet.
So, has anyone used IV silver? If you have, we need advice. Go ahead, dear.
Mindy says, yes, my children act so spoiled and now they're both grounded from electronics. Go ahead with, you want me
Do
to
you
talk
want
about
to
that?
explain it, or do you want me to? Because apparently you have to ask permission to speak to me, speak also.
Is my permission denied?
Oh, Mom, looks like you're not
Oh,
a
Louise wants to
failure.
know if you've seen the new fidget cube that's out,
Yes,
Dave.
I've had like 50.
She says the spinners are banned in Australia schools. Yeah, a lot of the schools here are making them. It's not banned like nationwide, but a lot of schools are doing that.
Here,
and
Dave
Penny's-
started the trend at our school. Dave started the trend.
Yeah, I was the first one who ever brought one in there. And literally everyone was like, whoa, look at that. And I'm like, it's just...
So,
Oh, sorry. Before we talk about BJ's thing, Louise was asking, will the crackers be crunchy?
yes, the thinner you make them, the crunchier they are. So you actually want them to be more like this and less like that. But I have a hard time rolling stuff out with my fibromyalgia, so that would be like a perfect one there. See that one, how perfect that is? So that's what, so while we're talking, I'm gonna cut a lavender, honey, and oatmeal soap that I have for a special order. So go ahead, or do you want me to tell it while you
Well, I'll say stuff and you can
give
share.
give you permission to
Yeah.
speak?
You can share as you think of something I might have forgotten to say.
Hold on just a second before you do that. So we had a couple of comments that Mike is always looking at me like I'm gonna smack him, or like
because people misinterpret this look.
and like he has to have my permission to speak. It's not. Most of the time it's a joke between him and I. When he says something that he knows gets my ire up, he gives me that look. It is not a look of permission, and I do not go and chew him out and smack him after the show. So
It's me giving you guys the foreshadowing that she's about to completely start banging the table.
he knows when I'm about to go off. So anyway, what a bunch of baloney.
Oh, did you show the book? Dolphin Man asked if you would show
Oh,
the book.
yes. So today we're doing Dining on a Dime Cookbook, Soda Crackers, page 321. Thank you, Dolphin Man, for sticking with us.
Okay, so I have to say, I think it's funny. I keep saying I'm going to do the comments on that, but Bumblebee says, watched your video, Elly. Totally awesome. Great job driving, Mike. Jack of all trades, master of none. I've often been called that.
Not by me.
Well, thank you.
So,
Hey, Mom, do you want me to...
so anyway, the thing with BJ is we're unclear what to do because we kind of have two options for treating him at the moment. One of them is to go to Mayo Clinic, and if they agree that it is Lyme, they would probably put him on a regimen of 3 or 4 different antibiotics over the course of 3 or 4 months, continuously. And it's said that has good success making the Lyme go away, but in some cases it comes back. And this is more traditional. And in that scenario, Mayo even says that it does sometimes create antibiotic resistance in certain other bacteria that might be in your body. And there's just a lot of things on that we weren't sure about. But we've gone to a functional medicine doctor who, I think, aren't they an LLMD, like some people were saying?
Yes, they are
A
an
Lyme-
LLMD.
So it's a Lyme...
Literate
Literate.
MD.
And they have a less traditional method to treat him, which we were thinking we were going to try, which is it's silver. It's distilled water with trace amount of silver in it in an IV,
Called
along with
silver hydroxyl. right?
hydrosol.
Hydrosol.
Yeah. And some other things. There's more treatment than just that, but there's a whole bunch of different things that they had coordinated that they wanted to do. The thing is, either one of those treatments is going to be really expensive if we go there or if we go to Mayo.
Like thousands of dollars expensive.
But the thing is, it would be nice to take him to the functional medicine one here, because I think that if what they say about the treatment is true, then it would probably be better for him. Problem is, I'm having trouble being comfortable with knowing that it's likely to work.
Well, we just can't find anybody that says it's absolutely cured them. And the doctor did give us a name of 2 people. And one lady Mike called yesterday. She was like, "Oh, I'm cured. This is great. It's the best thing ever. I have my life back." And the other lady was like, "Well, I'm in the middle of my treatment. And I'm sure I'm going to get my life back, but I'm still really, really sick."
So both of
we're
them
like-
are super excited and super perky and super upbeat.
And the doctor does say there's an 85% chance of being
They
cured.
said that 85% of their cases are completely free of symptoms after they're done with the treatment. But that's what they're saying, and we
But
don't
that's
have any
from
way
the
to
doctor.
we don't have any way to verify that. But the 2 ladies I talked to were both super excited. One of them is still in the treatment and says she has some really good days now, and some days are just as bad as before. But that's kind of predicted in the treatment there, so I don't know what to think because it's just not enough. There's the other lady I talked to had gotten all the way through it and says her life has changed and she doesn't remember ever feeling this good and it's great and wonderful. But I hate to go just on the word of one person. But we looked online because I'm not very familiar with alternative methods, and we looked online and there were no major bad things that were said about them. I mean, I say no major. There were no bad reports at
The Better
Better
Business
Business
Bureau was
or
good.
the
and-
doctor, I forgot the medical association that keeps track of all that. On like Google and stuff for their stars, they have high ratings, but one person said they tried this treatment years ago and it didn't do anything. Everybody else says it's wonderful and amazing, but it's unclear what their experience was. So we're kind of up in the air between those 2 options.
So what
We
we
definitely feel like it's kind of feeling urgent that we do something.
Well, he's feeling really, really bad. And like today, he said, "My back is just killing me, Mom." And I think he's maybe having something wrong with his kidneys, although we had a kidney ultrasound and it was fine. But he keeps just saying, "Oh man, I feel like I'm going to die." And you know, he really feels like he's going to die. But we can't, get any help.
Sorry, hang on just a second.
So-
Liz asked for Elly's page on her YouTube channel. I am sharing it now. This is a link to her page, and she's got some of the videos from when she and I were in Ireland and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Go
yeah.
visit Elly, subscribe, like, share, give her a thumbs up.
Every Wednesday and Saturday. Yep.
Hashtag Elly's channel.
Oh, Shannon says, I'm really enjoying Elly's videos. Can't wait to see Mike's as well. My husband is from Poland. There are a lot of beautiful places in Europe. Yes. I was just thinking today, now that the website is actually working, and I can get away from that, I should be able to get on editing those shortly here.
Yeah, Rebecca said if these crackers aren't crisp enough, then I could dehydrate them for just a bit. That's true. I could do that. That's a really good way.
Somebody
Yeah.
says, Lisa says, maybe you should use the term inspect character. I think instead of judging.
To what? Sorry, I was reading another comment. I didn't hear that one. Sorry.
Elisa Scotty just said maybe inspect character. I think she
Inspect
means instead of
character.
judging.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
So, Amy is asking, is his spine fusing? I doubt it.
No, I don't think so. So where we're at now is we canceled the pick to put the IV pick in his arm for tomorrow morning. We canceled that. We canceled the IVs for next week, and tomorrow morning we're going back to primary to get a referral to infectious disease if we can get in before Mayo. I don't know. If we can't get in before Mayo, are we going to Mayo, or are we gonna, what are we gonna do? I don't know. We haven't gotten that far yet.
So Dee Dee says 85% cure sounds better than 100% toxic poison. Yeah, the truth is, if they're right that 85% of people are cured, we would definitely want to go with that. The problem is when somebody is offering something to you that costs a great deal of money, and the only indication you have that it will work is that they told you it would. That's kind of where I struggle. Other people are saying it works, but we don't have a way to know who they are or what their actual experience was.
And I've been going to the same doctor for 5 years, and they said, "Oh yeah, we can cure you for sure. Goodbye, have fun." But
Bye.
I haven't been able to do everything that they asked. So like, I started my treatment, and then we didn't have the money to finish treatment, so I waited. Well, then I started again, and then we had our niece come live with us, and we got in the big custody battle with Mike's folks and sister. And it spent a year and a half, 2 years, however long in court with that. So then we were losing money from that and didn't have money for that. So I just recently went back, but then we had all this stuff with BJ happen, so I haven't been able to stay on my diet because I've been so stressed out with all of that and doing too much. So I haven't been helped totally. I'm probably 50% better, but at the same time, I haven't been able to do their treatment correctly either. So I don't know.
So it's just unclear.
Oh yeah, a pasta maker would be really good to roll that out. That's a good idea, guys.
So
Yeah.
Sue says, that's so funny. Yes, Mike, you look like you're being hit by Tara.
I beat you on a regular. I had my rolling pin. I was gonna get my rolling pin.
We could pose it and then make the picture the thumbnail so people will know what to expect before they click play.
We have never hit each other or our well, we spank our children, but we don't slap.
Well, we haven't for a long time.
And after the kids are about 4 years old, we don't spank them either. And even when we spanked them, we didn't even
it's
spank them.
barely touching them. It's not like beating
not
them.
even.
Yeah.
It was more their diaper making the explosive. You know how when they have their diaper on, it goes. That's more of what it was.
So I didn't see everybody on both places yet, but Ginger asks, isn't there an antibody test for Lyme?
Yes. So what the deal is with that is, okay, so here they are with the salt, guys. So this is probably the perfect size right there. So if you can get it rolled out that thin, super, super thin, that's what you want. So he's had the test, and this is where the quandary is. He has an infection, and they know he has an infection, but he doesn't have the borealis or whatever it's called. That's the actual Lyme. He has something in there, but they're not sure what, and it's not showing up. So then we did muscle testing, and they said that it was a cousin of the Lyme that they think that he has. And they think he has 2 infections of bacteria.
So Donna says so many experts in one place have only heard good things. I'm a little confused what you mean, Donna.
What?
Can you elaborate on that? Or maybe she's familiar with the place we're talking about. Donna?
Yeah, Donna, are you talking about Try Life Health? If so, tell us, because we would really like to know more. I don't know. I feel good about them, and here's the deal, guys. I'm trying to say this delicately. I don't know how to say this delicately. I'm not a delicate person. Okay, this is the Homestead Network, and I don't want to tick anybody off. So take it with a grain of salt and still love me anyway. I am not a whole, if you only eat organic and if you only use supplements and if you have to use all natural shampoo, you have to use, I am not one of those people.
But you're not against those people either.
I'm not against those people. In just a second. And I use a lot of those methods myself. I use a lot of supplements. I love activated charcoal. I love supplements. But I also know that on the medical side, you do have to use antibiotics sometimes. And you do have to have surgery. Like, I'm not so much of a homesteader that I'm going to go in and take out Mike's appendix if his appendix bursts. I'm not that natural. So I do know that medical doctors can work with the supplemental other doctors also. So that's why I like this place we're going to, because they use the medical and the natural together. So what do you want to show them real quick?
So, I made a ceiling fan out of darts.
He made a
Nice.
ceiling fan out of darts, Dad.
And it actually spins.
Nice.
Very. You are so smart. Who did you get your smarts from, Mom or Dad?
Both.
Oh, good answer, Dad. Did you get that answer?
Yep.
Would you like to try a cracker?
Hold on. Also, I know how to make one chase the other and one run away. Like, it just uses, since this is north and north, it just repels each other, so it.
Very cool. Very good.
Denise is saying if you go to Etsy, can you put your store's name in the search?
Can I
I can't
try a
locate
cracker?
it. I will share it.
Can I try
Dave,
crackers?
Yes.
does everything look good over there?
You want to try a bite?
My
Okay,
Facebook
try
is
it.
Not
frozen over
really
here.
crunchy though.
Well, I made them a little thick because my hands were hurting. I couldn't. Here, you want some cheese on it to have a cheese and a cracker?
No,
Okay.
no thanks.
Okay,
I don't
try
really
it.
like
See
cheese.
if you like it.
What is that? Oh.
You don't like cheese and a cracker?
I
Mm.
want the crunchy one.
If anyone else starts saying,
Well, that's a crunchy one. Did I do good?
That's good.
Please don't make me make homemade crackers every day, though. But it really didn't take that long. You know, I mean, you could do up a triple batch and it would take you 15 minutes, so.
Yeah, your mom says she keeps freezing in a few others too. I wonder if that's because BJ's computer is also active right now.
Oh, okay.
We usually block more, but Tar was getting some flames and we thought we might need a little more
We might need
support.
a little more troll support tonight. Yes, Ramona. So the thing is this doctor does use things like the silver and the probiotics and the diet and that kind of thing. Yep.
Thanks, Patty. Bye.
And so that's what this doctor is going to do instead of using the antibiotics. But
yeah, so there were some of the people that had said some things. A lot of people are leaning towards Mayo Clinic. Let's see. Shirlene said, I think I would be dead if I had continued functional medicine. Amy said, well, a lot of people saying they would take him to Mayo first. Somebody said, Melissa said, is there any reason you can't try the silver and if it doesn't work, do the antibiotics? Not really, except the cost is very prohibitively expensive for both places. So if we spend a lot at one, it would
So,
be
yeah.
difficult to spend a lot at the other one too.
because it's going to be $10,000 to do just the silver IVs first.
They're delicious.
Do you like them? Did I do a good
I think
job?
everybody just passed out.
And so if we have to spend $10,000 on that, and then we have to go spend another $20,000 at Mayo, now we're really talking. I mean,
We want him to get better, but the problem we have is
we'll figure it out. But
Mayo has a very recognizable name, and they have a documentable track record of success, although they admit that not everything is totally successful. But they also acknowledge that there's some negatives to what they do. The other place says, that the silver isn't killing off all the flora in your body, and it doesn't do a lot of that kind of damage that antibiotics do. But a lot of places like CDC and FDA and all those say silver doesn't do anything. And it's hard to tell because we've not had very good experience with our regular doctors over the last 10 years. And so we want to sort of maybe believe that some of the other stuff is possible, but I myself am more, I need to see documentable evidence really to feel comfortable with something. So that's kind of difficult. And I know a lot of people are saying the FDA and the CDC don't recommend things for various reasons. But some people, would think it's because there's a conspiracy about pharmaceutical companies, and I don't know anything about that. But what I tend to trust places like Mayo because of their name and what I've known about them. And the other place I just don't know enough about. Somebody did say on the silver, so the silver doesn't have, as far as I can tell, there's nothing really seriously bad about it. Somebody did say some people turn a color, I think, blue. Yes. The thing with that,
I don't think we'd have a problem
I
with
looked
that
very
now.
closely at that, and there was some discussion on.
Would you
about-
like your son to be this color?
There was a guy who was blue, like this color of blue.
Yeah, that's more color. Yeah.
And it made the news and was a big deal. So I did a lot of looking, and it turns
We
out
could have
that
our own Smurf, though, honey.
it turns out that he had been just mixing up silver and water and drinking it for 30 years because he thought it was going to make him more healthy. And silver has a reaction to sun if you have a lot of it in there, and it makes you blue. And there was one other guy I could find that they had documented, and he had been doing the same thing with homemade silver for 3 years and turned blue. Other than that, particularly on the treatment that they're describing, I wasn't able to find anyone who had that problem. Other than that, FDA and CDC don't seem to say that there are any specific harms. They just don't want to recommend something that, in their opinion, isn't going to do anything. So, and especially, I assume, in a case like with us, where it's really expensive to do that. And honestly, listening to what they say, it sort of makes sense to listen to it. But the problem is they start with a lot of assertions that I don't know if they're true or not. And
So Dolores says, has he been to a chiropractor? Yes.
Holy
And
cow.
our chiropractor, she moved down to the south part of the state, so it would be like a 2-hour drive every time we had to go down there. But she just hired a naturopath, and I just emailed her today. And I just emailed her today to try and get information on what they do, but I haven't received an email back yet. So yes, Dave.
Well, it's really off topic. It's not on this topic. But I searched up Dave L on YouTube just to be curious.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I'm first channel on the list because I have the most videos, surprisingly.
Wow.
Nice.
So
Like
Dave
20.
said when you search Dave L on YouTube, he's the first one on there. Very good, Dave.
Or you
Denise-
could just sub to me.
I forgot Denise had asked for that Etsy link, and I don't think I shared it, so I'm sharing it now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, and you have to use the coupon and make sure there's no spaces at the beginning or the end of the coupon or it won't work. And it has to be $25 or more. And guys, I really only have like a couple of bars left of everything. There's my stained glass soap. I have several bars left of that. But I only had, when I looked before the show, like 3 or 4 bars for some and two and 1. So the selection's getting really low. But I don't know when I'll have another sale. I usually don't put my soap on sale because I just sell it so quick, but I just didn't want to have to be shipping soap while we're dealing with BJ's treatments, whatever or wherever we're going to have to go for that. And would you guys believe in the middle of all this, I got called for jury duty 2 times?
She got called for federal district court and for county court at the
in
same
June,
time.
At the same time. I got called for jury duty.
And at the
So-
time,
Supposed
also
to
at
be
the
going
same
to
time
mail.
when we're supposed to go to mail.
So then I don't know. Do I say this or will I get in trouble if I say what happened today
What?
about me?
Oh, I don't care. Go ahead.
So yesterday I turned in my thing saying my son has treatments for Mayo. We're going to be gone. I don't know, I can send you the paperwork or whatever. And she said, well, we'll excuse you June 12th through 16th. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. They said it's going to be 7 to 10 days just in Rochester. And then it's going to be at least 4 to 6 days driving because it's a long haul out there for us. And I said, we're going to be gone at least 2 weeks. And she said, well, we'll go ahead and let you through the end of the month. So I left my signature, which has live shows and everything on Facebook and YouTube. Check us out on Facebook because that's just my signature for advertising. And I sent that. And now this morning, I got a thing saying, the judge has looked at your case and said that you're totally excused from jury duty. And I was wondering if it was my rant. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. But I was wondering if it was my rant from yesterday and the judge was like, we don't want that crazy person.
Well, I told Tara, because I was in the media for 20 years, well, not news, thankfully, but I told her, if you say anything about being in the media, even if the judge says you have to come, the attorneys will probably dismiss you because they don't want to think you have a super strong opinion that might hurt their client in some way. So Ramona...
Well, and I maybe could get out because of my fibromyalgia, but I don't want to have to go to the doctor to have the paper filled out and all that stuff.
she really wouldn't be a good juror.
And honestly, I'd like to do jury duty. Hey, these are the facts. No, I'm kidding. I would be fair. I truly am.
But on the days
fair.
when you're really sick, you wouldn't be
No.
paying attention to anything they're saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And that's the issue that I think.
Well, and
would be
that's why I was
problem.
wondering if I should just do, because in Colorado, if you serve 1 day or 1 trial, then you don't have to be called anymore. And I was thinking I should just do the county one and be done with it.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Well, you could. Oh, sorry. I had questions. We were still talking on the with BJ. There were a bunch of people saying. Ramona asked, "Who's he seeing at Mayo?" We don't know, do we?
I have it written down, but I don't remember. It's a neurologist.
So she's asking, "What does BJ want?" Well, David looks okay here at the moment.
Yeah, Yeah, but it's still running live. It's just not letting me edit anything.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Do you need to be? What?
Everything is so
You're shaking the camera.
Um,
She also asked, what does BJ want? He just wants to feel better.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really know which way to go. And I think he does agree that he would rather not have to go through a big treatment that doesn't do anything. And that was our concern is would it help or not?
And several people have said, check Dr. Axe on the net, and he has a Lyme thing. Yes, I have looked at his treatment thing, and basically BJ is doing about half of that stuff already. And so, and pretty much the rest of it, the doctor has recommended that he do. So pretty much that's kind of the treatment that we're kind of going for.
Ramona also asked, what can a neurologist do for Lyme? Well,
They can.
Probably not, but we didn't know at the time when they made the appointment what the issue was. And so Mayo has said that they would probably reevaluate his records and transfer him to infectious disease.
But we have to go see what happened was we first started all this because he had really, really bad headaches. And we kept trying to figure out what his headaches were. And then it just kept progressing and getting worse and worse. So we got an appointment with Mayo for headaches. So here's the deal with Mayo. We can change to infectious disease, but they have to take all of his records and they have to approve whether they're going to see him or not. Or we can drive out there and go to neurology, and neurology can say, no, that's not your problem. We're going to send you to infectious disease, and then we go to infectious disease while we're out there, and we would get in quicker. So I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Seemed like there were some other questions here. Oh, well, Laura says God will lead you to the right decision. Yes, we are asking that everybody pray to help us see that, because it's, even though we've been praying, it has been unclear still. And typically my experience is that if you feel like you have to hurry up and make a quick decision and it's all confusing, and well, God isn't the author of confusion, so then I figure maybe we should pause and see what's going on here. So anyway, I totally agree on that. Patricia says the Mayo website says they don't recommend silver, that it can damage organs like the kidneys. I heard one person say that, and I couldn't find any info anywhere else, but that would be a definite concern. We wouldn't want to.
And this doctor said that they use such a small amount that they don't have that problem usually. So
yeah. And it is a lot of money. I think it was Louise, or somebody said it was a lot of money, and it is really a lot of money. But the truth is
Hey,
that
Uncle Dave!
we're willing to pay it if he would get better. Not willing to really, not like to pay it and have him not get better. That would be. So. Anyway, so yeah.
Oh no.
Well,
Kloss?
I was thinking we could.
Your brother's on.
Oh, brother, did you see yesterday's video on YouTube? You need to go watch it.
It'll remind you of your childhood.
There we go.
Okay,
This
yeah.
is why she loves me.
Go watch yesterday's video on YouTube, my brother.
Yeah. Barbara says, is there a Lyme center? It seems they know more if they can focus and treat
Well,
only
that's
Lyme.
the place we're going to. I mean,
they don't do just Lyme, but
no,
they're
but
mostly Lyme.
that's what they are known for here.
Thank
so.
you, Marilee. Marilee says, continuing to pray. I appreciate that.
Just so you
Charlene
know,
wants to know, when is the appointment at Mayo? We have one scheduled in June.
Yes, and so we need to be making some decisions, because I have to be sending them, you have to put down $5,000 before they'll even see you, so I have to be sending them money or all that stuff. So, how are your feet, my brother?
he said,
The mother's look, says Leanne. Yes. It's hard when your son is bigger than you now. Dad
Yeah.
has to go over there and
Pound him.
behind the camera where there's no evidence. Just joking. Thank you, Bandana. Yes, I agree. She says, seek the peace of God in your decision. It doesn't always boil down to the facts.
Well, then Jamie and I today saw on the news.
The problem that we're having, Bandana, is we're seeking it, but have not yet gotten an answer. So
Nope.
I think a little bit of waiting may be in order. Not a lot of waiting, Go ahead, sorry.
Well, then Jamie and I watched the news today, and we had such a mild winter. Now they're expecting ticks and Lyme disease to just be rampant this summer here.
Wait, what do you mean?
So, if you
Ticks?
guys go hiking, you better you better take a shower in bug spray.
Seriously?
Well, I saw things saying today that
I
the
thought
ticks
you were
that they think
frugal.
spread this version are as small as a pinhead. Well, how would you even know?
You
if one was
don't.
on
That's
you?
the problem. People don't know they have this. That's what I'm beginning to wonder if maybe Mike and David and I have it too. I don't know.
Why?
Maybe not, but
Why would I have Lyme and how?
Someday all things will be new. All right.
Nice quote, Dad.
DeCarrot says sister-in-law got it in her knee joints. They put a port in, and she, my brother, ran IV antibiotics daily for her at her home. How did that go? Because we were wondering with the people that they've treated, what was the actual outcome for them? Of course.
Mommy
Yeah. Lilia says, I hope I said that right, of multiple people whose lives have been saved thanks to Mayo Clinic. She says she lives about 2 hours from there. Well, I've known people too who had gone there for something that nobody could figure out, and they solved the problem for them. Although we had a friend next door, and what was her outcome?
yeah, my friend next door went and they couldn't do anything for her. She has
They didn't help her at all, or just not as much?
no,
as
they
she
didn't
wanted?
help her at all. She has a stomach condition called gastroparesis or something. So she went there and they didn't do
Is
anything.
that Lynette or who?
Just don't tell names. So,
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, this Betty Loves Flour. Have you done research on results outside the USA for silver treatment? I have looked a lot, and particularly the IV treatment has no comments. There are lots of people asking, and there are a lot of people on the pill version that seem to say they've had some success, but a lot more that say they have no idea. And so the fact that it's inconclusive is what concerns me, because part of the problem for me is Tara's been chronically ill ever since I've known her. And in the early days when we were married, we were getting a lot of people that said, try my product, it cures chronic
And we
fatigue syndrome
didn't.
and fibromyalgia and cancer and epilepsy and heart disease. And I was thinking, I just don't think there's one treatment that cures all that. And after a while, I just got tired of feeling like people were trying to take advantage of her. So now, when people make assertions and I can't document the result, then I get really skeptical. So yeah, True North says silver doesn't do anything when taken internally or through IV. It has a lot of use, but local use, like for burns and disinfecting.
Yeah.
See, that's what I've seen. Everybody agrees that it works for disinfecting on the top, on the
But-
surface, but
the doctor that runs this clinic was the head doctor of NASA for how many years? And he helped take care
for
of
9 years.
Glenn. What's his name? Glenn. What's his name?
John Glenn.
Who? Oh, John Glenn, and all these other astronauts. And he's really, really supposed to be one of the best doctors in the world. We're talking about you.
I know.
Yeah.
It's been
How do you
moderated.
feel us talking about you and you have no input?
Uh-oh, Dave.
Indifferent. But
Does everything look okay? Mine's telling me Facebook is down.
yeah, that's exactly what I was.
It's
this
down?
this says Facebook should be still running.
Still up. Okay.
Should
Maybe
be.
it's just that your computer isn't receiving right. I'm not sure. So anyway,
I had a question over here,
you can go ahead and ask. a
but no,
question.
not on YouTube. It was.
Louise wants to know what's for dinner.
I'm having honey glazed ham. I cut up a ham. I did a ham video today. How I got 11 meals out of one $9 ham. Yes.
Angelbug56 says, "Are you anywhere near St. Jude's Medical Center?"
No.
I don't know where St. Jude's is, but they're primarily cancer, I think. I might be wrong, but thank you.
And
Barbara
he's
says,
been tested for cancer and it was negative.
Karen says, what's the treatment that's more successful?
We don't
Well,
know.
if you ask the one that delivers the one treatment, they say that's more successful. If you ask the one that delivers the other treatment, they say that's more successful. And
Wait.
it's hard to know other than that. That's why we're struggling. Barbara says, I keep praying God gives you wisdom. Thank you, Barbara. That's exactly what we want.
Is Darren B the person from England?
Yeah. Darren, you on?
He's on YouTube. I did at DA, and it says Darren B.
Darren.
Yeah, Jill and Lynn and others, I do know that it seems like for Facebook is freezing for some people, and we're not sure why. But I think it might be because we have an extra moderator today with another computer on. Oh, and Jeanette wanted to know who BJ was holding. That's Chumley.
Oh, I did a whole video on him if you want to watch that.
Yeah.
I should link it. Hold on.
Oh, Bambi's asking, is the Etsy coupon good for any soaps in the store?
It's good for my entire store.
So-
Entire store.
I'll share that link.
And when I'm
again.
sold out of soaps, guys, I'm going to be making more. I'm not going to be selling it. So I'll do soap shows here and there during the summer. But until we can get BJ settled out and figured, then we'll do that. Shirley, insurance pays for none of this. No, we don't have insurance to cover any of it. So, yeah, BJ wants to go to Germany and get treatment because he has a friend over in Luxembourg that he's like.
She's not a girlfriend. She's a girl and a
He's his
friend. And when she comes over from Luxembourg, he wants to drive to another state to pick her up and drive her home. Of course, we'd say, how are you going to do that? You're practically dying.
Yeah, we said you're not driving to California.
But nevertheless, she's that kind of a not girlfriend. So, so yeah. But a lot of people are saying a few things here and there about it. But I would say if you have some specific knowledge about one of those treatments and you want to let us know, please do. We'd be happy to hear it. Anything that would help. But
Yeah.
yeah, M. Dunn is asking, and I think somebody else asked too, if we asked BJ what he would like to try. We did ask him. He doesn't really know what treatment he wants, but he's just ready to do something. So we're trying to kind of really figure this out. So yeah, Donna says a good friend of ours got his life back going to Mayo. We should talk to you about that, Donna. So
we.
yeah.
So.
So all right. Well.
Yeah, we might be able to get a reduced cost since we have no insurance and he's not able to work.
Well, and Shirlene says he's an adult, so he should qualify for financial assistance for medical care. Yes. I'm not sure if Mayo has its own thing. Other types of assistance wouldn't pay for that. But maybe Mayo has something specific we got to look into and see. Some people were talking about GoFundMe, and I noticed especially at the alternative one, a lot of people had GoFundMe pages up to try to get their treatment there. But
if we need more cash, we'll probably put some of our ebooks on sale and go that route.
it's unlikely we would do the GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
We're not.
We have some money saved up because we knew this was going to happen. So, and the business has been doing better, well, until the website went down.
But we're hoping now that the website's back up and get back to normal. And plus, we were trying to develop some new things too, in between all that. So, thank you, Pat. Appreciate it.
So, if we do that, we will probably put our ebooks on sale or have a sale or something like that.
Yeah. All right. Yes, Ramona says if we do antibiotics, make sure to get high doses of probiotics. Yes.
Yes, and we know to do that.
In fact,
And he's already on high doses of probiotics to try and start working his system back that direction.
Barbara, yes, you can feel free to add us to parasites or whatever. She says I won't use your names, and that's
Yes, thank you. We
Um,
appreciate it.
cool. Or prayer chain at church, whatever you feel like. That would be awesome. We definitely appreciate prayers.
We don't know what to do, but he is going downhill quickly. And we really need to get something figured out before, he has a stroke or something. So, anyway.
So, on that happy note, just kidding. Oh, Betty says I could see the lotion sticks on the site. Yay. Do you have those
I
on?
shouldn't have lotion sticks on the site. Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
They're not. The lotion sticks aren't supposed to be on there because it's too warm and they might melt in transit. So I don't sell those until September again. I'll have to go check.
Uh-oh. Sorry. What'd you say was for dinner? Somebody was asking.
Honey baked ham. So, anyway. Okay, guys. Thank you.
To end this.
We thank you guys for joining us. Please go check out our Dining on a Dime cookbook and visit us at livingonadime.com. Give us a thumbs up, like, share, and if you're in Colorado, let's all make snow cones tomorrow.
Dolphin Man was asking for our address. I am sharing it now.
Oh yes, here's our address.
Oops, if I can get that in there. All right.
Poor Dave. I gotta tell you, poor Dave. So I have David's birthday in June, Mom's birthday in June, and Jack's birthday 2 days after David's. No, 2 days before David's.
Jack's is 2 days before mine.
So I have Jack's birthday
Man's
in
is
June,
like 3
David's,
weeks.
and then Mom's birthday. And poor Dave, we took him to the doctor today because he hasn't been feeling good. And I had 3 different birthdays on there. They kept asking me his birthday, and I gave him 3 different birthdays, and I didn't get any of them right.
I have to remind you.
Poor Dave.
For all you know, you could have actually had me on the 13th or something, and I just don't know it.
Yes, I
Oh,
know.
I need you to
Trish is asking, how do you get the 30% off? Is it a coupon?
Yes, it's a coupon.
Let me share it again with the coupon code. The 30% is only for orders of $25 or more.
Yeah.
So if you have trouble with it, you might make sure that's not the issue. So there it is. I've added it again because a lot of people are asking. Yes, thank you, everybody. Good night, and
I'm
thank you
sorry
for
I'm
the
yawning, guys.
prayers
It's been a long life.
I was reading Revelation 21 the other day, and it's always encouraging in that way.
And what is Revelation 21 before we go? Don't leave everybody, or do we want them to read it? Okay, you guys have to go read it. Just go read it.
Well, yeah, okay.
I can't.
I'll explain it more on the next show. Or should I explain it now? People are wondering now.
Go ahead.
It's just the verse that talks about in the very end when Christ returns, and my favorite verse is, there'll be no more tears or crying or pain. All these things are gone forever.
21:4.
I always think that's cool. Yeah, but the whole chapter is really amazing, and it's super encouraging when I read it. So
No
Anyway.
more Tara yelling at you.
Dad, you have to.
yeah, no more pain, right?
Oh!
So
You have to end it on this side. I can't.
Bye, guys.
Facebook
We
is
will see you
showing me.
tonight. Mike is heading over to turn it off because we're having computer issues.
bye,
So
everyone. What's the matter?
This happened.
go make some homemade
There's a
crackers.
little one that just dropped.
Do you want me to sing? I don't even know if we're still on here because it's like
It'll just go.
I'm like frozen.
black.